weather in due time, Grass is looking good up here. Not quite as thick as I'm wanting yet across the board, but we got some weeds we gotta take care of. On tap today, guys, I gotta get back into pasture 6 here. Mow some stuff during this last week. My wife has been in here pulling some weeds. That way I don't have to mow all the grass. We're looking to get the main herd back in here probably within 2-3 weeks after we work them. But while we got some rain in front of us and super cold weather's coming, I'm gonna see if I can get the rest of this mowed. To start with though, I gotta get some gas, and if you're wondering about my allergies, well, at least I took an allergy pill today. No guarantees, no guarantees. One of the things I like actually to do is to have the tractor, and you can watch fuel gauge rise as you fill it up with some diesel, so you kind of know where you're at. Although this is actually really nice at the back of the tractor, you can always just peek in there and see, and it's not that bad. Almost there. Just like that, guys, we're back on the road. I don't know if you guys have noticed, there are different options for fuel. I specifically wanted a gravity-fed system that didn't require electricity. So that one just comes straight out, no electric pump. I don't have to hook up any batteries. It's just super simple, and never had a problem with it. Gravity always works. Just like when you get older, you just seem to get fatter, right? It's always just a given. All right, I'm gonna get mowing. My wife's got some fencing to do. She'll probably bring you along on some of that and some odd jobs around. But until then, I'll catch back up with you.
All right, Jeff's been mowing. It's looking great. I'm so glad that the weather's holding off today to get some good mowing done. We're gonna go head in where the animals were. We've got a broken line. We're gonna tighten some stuff up there and see where fencing takes us after that. Could be anywhere, guys. Let's go. So the animals recently have been fed, so they're all just kind of chilling right here. And we're gonna need to move a little bit. I'm not too worried about that. They kind of want to leave us alone anyways. So we're gonna go in there and see what happens. Go on. I know, you're so cute. Go on. Go on. We're just gonna move a little more in. You can move. All right, we're just gonna park right here for now. Hi Nadine, you're looking good. All right, so here is the line that's broken. Mari's got it. So obviously nobody's really gonna crawl on out, but we're gonna get that guy put back together and check some other stuff while we're in here with the adults. Well, with all the animals, I guess. Again, they don't really want to be by us. All you have to do is kind of walk. And when they're not hungry, because we've already fed them, that's the easiest thing to get them to move is just walking by them. Hi, Mary. I think it's broken way down there.
There's no break.
There's no break?
No break, it's just covered in sand.
It's just a whole stretched out line, huh? Whew, well, looks like we're gonna tighten that sucker up. All right, I did see something here earlier. I'm gonna go check on it while I'm over here. Hi, Rachel. All right, so over here on this fence line, I think we're missing T-clips. So I'm gonna send a kid over here to T-clip. So this line, barb, this post, that post. I swear, like, what? We have way too many T-clips. That didn't get done. So that's another thing now. Again, there's not a lot of pressure here for them to go back and forth. Right now they're in this pasture. When it's closed off, there's really no reason for them to want to go in there. But we've got some stuff to do. This thing is just super, super loose. So I don't know how many ties we're going to have to put on this to Texas Fence Fixer it up. All right, what I kind of want to do, Mari, is see if we can like pull in slack and twist up the wire. Yep, like do a big loop. I'm hoping this will take in some of the slack, so maybe we only have to do 2 fence fixings. And then we can tie the new line right over the twist spot there. But that's already helping, I mean, honestly. You can see that wood post right there is where Mari fixed up all those lines. So everything is back straight on pasture 6, which is great. All right. Now he's off. He just needs to now be retied. We ended up just doing the 2. So we have that one with a funky loop, and then this one, and it's nice and tight. So Mari's gonna go ahead and T-clip this bottom line for me. Huh, Mari? Yep. And Jeff's coming with the mower. Another pass. It's looking less like a sea of weeds, almost like a pasture. Now I've got a couple kids working on these T-clips. There's something about buffalo that they're also super curious. They do like to be by us. Let's see what's going on. What's up, dude?
Water.
Oh. He's getting some water? He's abandoning you?
Yeah.
Why? Why would he do that?
Because I just moved the T-clips closer to him. Whenever he's like, I'm leaving.
All right, well that one looks all good. Looks great. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe several more. Can you reach? Wait a second, you're little, you're not allowed to reach such high places. I thought we discussed that you're supposed to stay tiny forever. Ah, she grew. Who knew kids grew? All right, just plier those guys tight and move on. So this ground is so soft that they are able to kind of move it around and stuff over time of the way things wear. So this bottom line has gotten buried, so we're unburying it. So all the way down to the post at the corner, you can kind of tell right there it's buried at that post, and it was buried at that post. So over there it's less low. It's not bad, but you're right, it doesn't do us any good to have that line in the dirt. Yeah, we're talking about you guys. Hey, little calf. We'll check right here while we're here, make sure everything's tight. And then I know on the other side, the west side of this pen, we definitely have some loose lines over there, so we can go fix that up too. Then this whole pen will be all fixed up. Part of being an old church camp is finding some of their trash hidden in all sorts of places. So we found a beaten up baseball, so we've been finding trash today. And then Clark found a black trash bag. And I promise there's more trash. All of our curious friends are done watching. Heading out. This side of the fence line is okay. Looks like we lost one staple, so we'll need to replace that. But other than the one staple, everything's tight enough. It looks like I've caught 2 little calves over here. Hi. You guys enjoying your feed?
No, I was gonna, push this forward, but she won't let me.
Yeah, good luck, buffaloes. Our last side of the day. Let's get them tied up. First, we'll see what we need to do. This is definitely sometimes one of the more pressure areas. We used to have the hay right here. And when the hay is here, sometimes we just drop it over the fence. Then it ends up too close to the fence, so they start bumping into the fence. So that's why we have so many loose wires. And then we started moving the hay way over there, so not on the fence line. So we've got quite a bit of loose lines to fix up. So we're gonna go get our tools and get going on this guy next. All right, so that's where Jeff had mowed last week from pasture 6. And now you can see it's looking like a pasture again. It's so exciting. There's so much dead weed everywhere, but this does mean that whatever grass is down here can start growing. And we're slotted to get rain tonight. I think tomorrow, maybe Monday too. So whatever's in here, hopefully grass-wise, can start growing. Now again, things are probably still wet. We have maybe more laying down weeds, but that was happening last time you mowed too. Oh man, he's doing such a great job. But you know, I'm not surprised. We're still trash out here. Another cube bag or a pig bag that escaped. Which is handy. Clark's trash can go in this now. Grab that. I love seeing all the green that's growing though. It's very, very exciting. These buffalo will love it, especially once all this grass really gets going. All right, first line held tight. Next line in the works. We'll probably have to do maybe all of the bottom ones. This one, I think our top ones are okay. I mean, they generally leave the top alone. It's really where their head is. But you can see that when they're like jostling, I mean, they hit into that T-post, knocked off our T-clips, and bent it pretty good. So buffalo are some strong animals. I guess I'll hop on and help Mari out. All right, thanks to our handy fence fixer, all of our lines are now tight again. Mari and I are gonna tighten these up with their T-clips again and be all done. There we go, looks way better. Always nice to have a tightened fence. Is that good, girl? He only has this one little section, it looks like. Otherwise, I think he's got this whole top side all mowed. Looks so good. I'm so happy. Hasn't even been that long, maybe 2.5 hours. You see all the way back in those trees. Oh, looks so great. All right, but we're not done. I thought of another spot, which there's a million of them, but we're gonna go find another fence line to work on. This is pen A, where we usually put our calves once we separate them off from weaning. And then we have pen B over there and pen C over here. Now, there's a little bit of fence line damage that happened when we let the animals into pasture 4, which is over here. One of the calves got through, but that's not where I want to fix yet, and even right over there between. Anyways, this line along their feed lot got really banged into one time. We used to have a hay ring right here, and it just wasn't enough room, and so they hit into this fence line. And so I kind of straightened up the T-post, but I did not ever fix the barbed wire. So let's just say we have some fence fixing to do right here. So hopefully this will look a lot better once we're done tightening things back up and even straightening up our poor T-posts. Again, right now this is not a pressure area anymore because we moved the hay down. And in general, they're okay on the fence line. I'd say that one's been actually being pushed out more because we don't have so much pasture rotation going on. This just has more pressure than we planned for this area to have. And even then, eventually we may pipe fence it all and make it a stronger setup anyways. But for now, we gotta fix this guy. Okay, so it looks like 3 of these need to be tightened. About done with the first one. The next 2 are already loose. Look at all the fence fixing workers I've got today. So it's all tied up. We look nice and straight again. Way better. No more loose, crazy looking wire.
So you saw that my family, wife and kids, got all that done. This is the last little bit of this feedlot that we have here. And we would tackle this right now. It's just, you know, everything's so loose. It's really kind of bad. Calves did a number on it. So I really just want to get some posts in here. And we could sit here and try and fix this all and get it all doctored up and try and fix. But you can see that there's been a repair. Here's been a repair. Down the bottom's been 2 repairs. That guy's been repaired. Repair, 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 repair. So, I mean, it's not like we haven't gone through this thing and repaired it, and I think it's just time to throw that crap away. So I think what we're gonna do is probably come by and split the difference, put a post there, put a post there, and then strap some boards across, and maybe even use some plumbing strap and keep this guy here even for purposes there. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking that we're gonna probably just do, just to try and finish this off and make it a little bit better than what it is. Obviously, I'd love to have some steel fencing. That's just expensive and out of the budget, guys. So we're gonna try and do with what we got. So we have a bunch of that extra wood when we took the stage down, and just that we've been salvaging wood. You always want a wood pile. So we're gonna use some of that wood. We just gotta work some posts and get something right here. And I think we can tidy this up a little bit better. Obviously, this being a working pen where there's food, there's always gonna be pressure. So we've also want to take a couple other steps to try and make this and that other pen a little bit more robust, hopefully by weaning. We'll see, but let's save this for another day. In the meantime, guys, I got all my mowing done. It looks a lot better. We'll try and get you a picture of it. Obviously, all those sticky things, they don't always lay down the way you want and mow the way you want, but a lot better. There are spots where the Bermuda grass was growing. I would probably say like 5% of the field. So, you know, it's not like what you want. We're gonna probably have to wait till next year when the warm seasons kind of kick back up again and see what we got. But otherwise, it's time for winter, time for these weeds to stop growing until next year, right? And we're gonna have to start using something on them, like an herbicide or something like that. We're gonna be working the herd in the near future, so be ready for that video coming back out. And we'll leave you here. So we'll talk to you guys next time at Blackacre Ranch. Like and subscribe, guys. See you, bye.